I was around 13 or 14. My mother told me that I had been adopted when I was 10 months old. I felt like I got bought like a puppy dog. I had an excuse to be out of control and belligerent and disrespectful. In high school, I got injured playing football. I tore my ACL and my LCL, and I got a prescription, my first prescription for Vicodin. My parents, they realized, man, he's really going through this Vicodin fast. So after my first bottle, they would give them out to me when I needed them, but it was too late. I had already found that high. It was way better than the alcohol. I couldn't drink and go to school because everybody would know I was wasted, but I could pop, 4 or 5 Vicodin, go into class and just be numb all day.
Well, I'm originally from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and that year I moved to Houston for a better opportunity. I took my addiction with me, which is alcohol. The job I did, which was an auto tech, I was good at it. Thought I was irreplaceable. It got to the point that they said, you know what, we're just fed up. That right there was devastating because I thought, they can't fire me, they need me.
In October 2005, I enlisted in the United States Marine Corps. I went to MCRD, did my boot camp, the worst and best time of my entire life. I got stationed in New Orleans, Louisiana with the 4th Marine Division Headquarters Battalion, post-Katrina. I picked New Orleans because I knew that New Orleans was a party city, and I wanted to party. I drank every day. I had a bottle of whiskey in my desk. I'd wake up and I'd drink. You're running 10 miles and you're gonna go drink a couple shots first just so you can have your nerves. I think that's where my addiction started, really getting out of control. I got kicked out 3 years into my Marine Corps enlistment due to my drinking and fighting and being late, unauthorized absence.
I was living in a hotel and I just couldn't pay my rent. Found myself on the streets. And it got to the point I was scared. And I said, man, is this it? Is this my life? I just found safety in a corner store. And the store was a liquor store. In the back, it was secluded. That's the only place I found safety to get sleep. I remember the time was probably around 3 a.m. I remember just laying there looking at the stars and asking the Lord for help and to put the right people in my life. Not long after that, the Harris County Homeless Outreach Team picked me up.
I'd gotten out of a rehab recently, and I'd been out for 6 or 7 months, and I met this girl at church, and we started dating, and a year later, we got married. And Aaron Wade, my son, he's a honeymoon baby. I thought I could quit for my son. I thought I could quit to save my marriage, but until you have the power of Christ Jesus in your heart, there's no power to quit drugs and alcohol. It's stronger than you. I'd lost everything. I actually was living behind a gas station in South Houston. I was strung out on cocaine, and I was addicted to synthetic marijuana that had come out and was really killing a lot of people. And I had one t-shirt and one pair of jeans, and my shoes were all shoddy, no money, and I was eating out of a trash can. And I realized, man, God has something for me so much greater than this. And I ran to my parents' house. And I begged them. I said, I don't care where I have to go or what I have to do. I need Jesus. And that was it. That started my journey to get here. I've been to 7 or 8 different rehabs around Texas. You're not going to find a place like Open Door Mission. First off, the staff really, they love us. They don't look at us like, oh, you're another addict, you're another junkie, you're another alcoholic.
Harris County team brought me here. They told me first thing off that this place was Christian faith-based. That caught my eye right there, because I just prayed about this. It's amazing how this all came together. What helped me a lot in this program is I remember I attended my first graduation, and when you're first new, they put you in the front row. And I was just like very emotional, because I see myself right there, and that will caught my eye. I said, I'm going to be on that stage. And then the following week, I joined the choir, and to this day, I'm still in it.
I spent 7 months here at Open Door Mission. My second day was Thanksgiving of 2015. I got out May 17th of 2016, and I'm still sober, still walking with Christ. I come back to the mission as much as possible.
Man, good to see you, bro.
I've been afforded great opportunities since the mission I got a great job with Refined Technologies. I don't just have a job now, I have a career. And I can honestly attribute that to the mission.
I currently graduated 2016, and I moved into the Mayfield House across the street. When you graduate, they just don't push you out. They make sure that you're grounded, and they offer the opportunity to stay at the Mayfield House, to stay connected to the mission. I'm currently working at the Marriott Marquis Hotel. I'm in an engineer department. So I'm outside all day interacting with the guests. It's an awesome feeling.
Ricky's an incredible employee here at the hotel. What Ricky does so well is he cares. He has a passion for his job. He's committed, and you can just feel his genuineness. We look for folks in the community that are part of the community to make them part of our hotel, and Ricky is a great example of the spirit to serve in the Houston community.
I'd like to thank the Open Door Mission for teaching me to be the man that God created me to be, to worship, to fellowship, to be Christ-like, to do service work. That is my mission.
I'm a totally new person now, but it's only because of the mission. God used the mission. The mission is what helped change my life, and I'm forever grateful.